welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I bring you guys a fun home decor. I guess it'll be like thrift haul slash, new items and items that I really like to incorporate when styling for fall. I love fall. It is one of my favorite seasons. I, don't feel like I need to really go out there and purchase, any kind of pumpkins or whatnot, because I already collected some of my pumpkins from last year, and I really love these pumpkins that I collected. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of the pumpkins that I did pick up last year, just so you guys maybe want to, go out hunting for them, or see if you guys can get your hands or to something similar. It doesn't obviously has to be, my items. You guys can just pretty much, just get inspiration from some of the items that I picked up, and maybe you guys can go out and go hunting for them, whether it's at your local thrift store, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I mean, they're all, pretty inexpensive stores that there are, ways to, put a little touch of fall into your area. And so I'm just going to go ahead and jump in. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and start off with, I guess I'll start off with thrift items that I just recently picked up. So just kind of, bear with me. So I picked up the cutest, leaf, I guess. I love styling with leaves. I know that there is a Pottery Barn leaf out there that it is pretty expensive, but I don't want to break my bank. So what I'm always keeping my eyes out. And honestly, this time I was not even looking for anything. I just happened to run into this leaf, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. It did not have the price at the time, but the lady gave it to me for 75 cents, I believe, at the thrift store. It was this cute little leaf. It is made out of metal, which I love. I know that the one from Pottery is made out of ceramic, so any kind of bang, if you bang it in the incorrect way, that is going to chip. So, just be mindful as to if you're going to go out and purchase that expensive item. It will, maybe break it once you're, putting it away and whatnot. So I like bringing items that not only are going to be easy to store, since I do, showcase a lot of my items here on YouTube. I have to make sure that I are able to store them back in my bins and, make sure that they're not going to be damaged for the next season and whatnot. So it was this cute little leaf. This is so adorable. I love this. It is made out of metal. This was 75 cents. I immediately, when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. I already own one. So I ended up picking up this. I kid you not, I don't recall how much I paid, but it had to have been no more than $5. But for an item this, this beautiful, like something like this, if you're gonna pick up at Pottery Barn that is metal, it's not gonna break, it's not gonna chip, it's well worth your bank. So what I did with the little one, I just, I was thinking, what can I put in here? But if you guys been watching my channel, you guys know that I love styling with matches. So I just threw matches in here. I literally use them everywhere to light up candles, or just for, for the aesthetic. Sometimes maybe I don't even, because I do use my lighters. But I ended up incorporating cute little matches in that one. And in this one that I found last year, I know you guys are, if you guys been watching, like I said, for quite some time, I know that you guys did know that I ended up picking up these cute little figs, and these were from the thrift store as well. I love these little items. I know that they're back, because I have been seeing a lot of people, saying that they picked up some new items, that there's, I guess, gold ones, silver ones out there. But, I picked up mine last year, and I love these items. Not only are they, they have the cute little details on there, but these are items that I don't have to go out and hunt for, because I already have some. So I love anything bowl filler that I can, because I do like to pick up a lot of trays, hold anything or whatnot. So and this one has the bigger slit right there. So I love these items. These are items that are here forever. They're going to stay here for a long time. Not only, do they scream elegance, it screams fall. And honestly, you can pretty much leave these items during Christmas. Like, I would just leave these, during Christmas, because I do love incorporating a lot of gold. here in my home when, you know, Christmas it comes around. This is originally from Pottery Barn last year. I'm not quite sure if they're going to be bringing it back this year. I know that they brought it back 2 years in a row, but I picked up mine last year, so such a good thrift find. That was last year. And another item that I like styling when, you know, for fall. My daughter did pick this candle up last year. Was it last year or the year before? I don't remember. I think it was last year. But how cute are these? You know, anything with cinnamon sticks or cute little flowers inside of it. It has, you know, coffee beans. I love drinking coffee. I'm a coffee kind of girl. So I, you know, anytime that I can, you know, that I see something with like coffee beans, but she did pick it up. So she, you know, she thought that this was so adorable. I believe she gave it to me for my birthday. So it's such a cute, thoughtful, and it's a little dirty, but I didn't plan on burning this because I just love it. You know, I can use it every year and I don't have to burn it. And obviously it still has a cute little tag on there, but it has the wick attached to it. So I kind of just left it. But I want to say she paid like maybe $9.99. I mean, it is such a big candle. I would say they would probably run about $9.99 at like Marshall's or Home Goods or one of your, you know, local stores. So that's my next item that I like styling for fall. So I ended up picking up this candle last year. It was originally $12.99, but I remember that it had a red tag because it was a little chip. But if you guys know me, I don't care. It's so cute, so adorable. And I have two of these. This was $12.99 and it is made out of cement. This is the one that I did purchase full price. And this was the first one that I found. Yeah, once again, this was $12.99, so I did pay, which is not a bad deal considering how big it is, how adorable this is. I mean, look at the details. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys. See how dark it is right here? So heavy, you know, you can burn it, you can just, you know, use it for styling purpose, which I like to use for. I don't really like to burn expensive candles like that because then I can always style and I can always burn, you know, more of a candle that, you know, you can always replace. But items like this, I kind of just really don't care to burn. I just use it more for the home decor. So another candle that I picked up last year, I picked up this at Home Goods. But look at the details. This is heavy. I love the little, how adorable, it is a candle. It smells amazing. It smells like fall. Love it. I want to say I probably paid like either $9.99 or $7.99. I remember it was not that expensive at Home Goods. But this is what I usually gravitate towards when picking up fall items. I am not just, going to be picking up just any kind of item. I really, really like for my item to feel expensive, look expensive, and that is going to last me for a long time. I'm not going to have to keep, purchasing or replacing because, the item went out of style. But if you purchase a wrong color on a pumpkin, you're going to have to replace it because obviously they bring new items and you're going to be like, oh no, I no longer want that pumpkin and whatnot. Be mindful as to the colors that you are being, that you're selecting when bringing those items into your home. And when I'm talking about colors, here in my home, this is the type of like orangey brown that I would bring. It's more like a brown, if you ask me. They look real, if you guys see them from far. Very cute colors. I mean, in the light, it's going to be like very, very bright. But how adorable are these? And I believe these ones were last year, like $7.99, not even that expensive. Or maybe, yeah, I think it was my $7.99 or not that expensive, less than 10 bucks. So I immediately snagged both of these up because I knew I love the colors. These colors don't come around easy. You get your typical green, your typical white, but this type of orange brown, because there's like a lot of brown inside of those crevices or whatnot. The light is picking up really hard on here, so it's looking kind of weird, but it is pretty dark. But I love these items. They just look like I picked these up from the grocery store and I just popped them in one of my shelves. So that's my next item. My next item that I also picked up last year, and yeah, you guys are probably gonna ask me why too, because I like styling in different areas here in my home. I ended up picking up this metal pumpkin. This is one of the last year's pumpkins that they were very hard to come around. There was not too many at Home Goods. I think they might have been like $12.99 if I recall correctly, if I remember correctly. These are so adorable. I love all these details. I love how, you know, you can bang them. They're not going to crack. They're not going to break or whatnot. How adorable. So cute. I did pick up 2 of these, so I don't have to go out hunting for another one because I have my pumpkins. So this is, you know, more than enough pumpkins for my little area, so I can, you know, continue to keep styling. The other item that I picked up for fall, and I guess we'll continue with fall. When I'm going to the thrift store, I'm going to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, or, you know, where they carry stems. I know Hobby Lobby, you know, they do have good deals in the, you know, within the stem prices. But when I was out thrifting, I saw this branch. It was immediately a yes for me. It had the most ugliest red flowers. And if you guys love red flowers, I apologize, I didn't mean to say ugly, but it did not match my home decor. So there was 3 ugly red flowers. So my thought was, I'm going to remove them. I don't need those flowers. I just want this branch. And I know how expensive these branches could be. They can run from like $20 a branch, especially considering how long this is. I paid like $2.49 at the thrift store. I was, you know, going past that red flower that it had. I was loving everything else that it was offering. The whole branch, so adorable. So I'm like, I'm gonna go. Oh, you guys can kind of see the red flower that I was talking about. It was like a big old ugly red flower. Did not go with the brown. I don't know why. But how adorable are all these cute little details. It has a couple little leaves, like, you know, they were just hanging in there. So I immediately snagged this up. I was like, oh my God, I need this for a vase that I have that I currently looking for a perfect one little stem. I've been like really styling just with the one stem. As long as it's long enough and there's enough branches. And so I've been trying to find stems, but I don't want to break the bank because, you know, I do a lot of styling here in my home, especially when I'm, you know, kind of giving, you know, you guys ideas and whatnot. So I really don't want to break the bank. I found this. This is the perfect stem for that one brown vase that I found quite some time, but I couldn't find the perfect stems. Like I had different stems, it was not going, but this, so adorable. I'll insert a picture as to which vase I'm talking about. So adorable, so cute, and for $2.49, I did not break the bank. I love how real it looks. It looks like I just went to go clip this from my backyard, which I did not because I don't even have trees in the backyard. I wish I did, but I do wish I did. I do have one tree that I'm growing. It's a lemon tree. It's taken a minute to grow, so, but I don't have no trees in my backyard. So adorable. Love this. And $2.49. I love this. It's, you know, screams fall. You can even leave it for Christmas. I mean, this is an item that it doesn't necessarily has to be for fall. It can be just whenever. So cute. So adorable. So that was my next item. The other day, I went into the dollar store, which is no longer a dollar. It's like everything ranges from $5. I don't even know, to be honest. I literally just go in there for very simple items. But I ended up finding the cutest little stems. And you know, for those of you that don't really want to break the bank, I ended up finding these cute little stems. At the time, because I know that the dollar store went from $1 to $1.25. Well, these were not $1.25, they were $1.75, which is still not bad. I love this. This is so cute. I didn't really break the bank. I think I paid like $12 for all this whole bunch, which, you know. So I ended up picking up the last little stems, and there was some orange ones. And usually, like I said, I'm very picky when it comes to like orange color. It has to be like perfect orange. So I told you guys that I was looking for some stems to go in here. So what I did, I picked up these from the dollar store. Kid you not. I know that it's not a dollar, but how freaking adorable is this? Like, these are from the dollar store. So if you guys have a local dollar store, and I'm usually not a dollar store, like I don't pick up decor from the dollar store ever. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, that is, you know, I grabbed one of their plain little glass vases and I started playing around with it. I always tell you guys, before bringing it home, envision it at the store. Try to find something like a little container that you guys are gonna see more of the picture. Start bending the, you know, the leaves and make sure that, you know, they are gonna go. Like, look at this movement. The movement on here, I mean, they look real. I promise you. The light right now, it's so bright because I have my, you know, my recording light. But, I mean, I love this. This is perfect. I didn't break the bank. It was $12 for all these little stems. I did pick up, I believe it was 4 orange ones. Wait, let me just make sure so you guys can know if you guys want to know. I guess one. I picked up the last little bunch that they had because I guess there was. So I picked up 3 orange ones and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the cute little green ones. And the green ones, I love that they already have a little bit of the like maroon in there. So, and then I was like, well, let me just see what, you know, a little bit of orange because I don't want to overdo it with the orange. And fall, you know, the leaves are kind of, you know, dying and whatnot. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to see what it looks mixed together. And this is just an idea. I mean, you know, so you guys don't go out breaking the bank. How adorable is that? So cute, so cute. Love that item. That was my next item. My next item, so there is this Pottery Barn pumpkins that are going around. Well, I saw this pumpkin for $4.49 at my thrift store. How adorable is he? He's probably cuter than the actual Pottery Barn ones. But same color that Pottery Barn usually, you know, currently has. Add a cute little candle on there and have him burning. I probably won't add no candle because, you know, just, I don't know, just wouldn't trust it. But look at his little face. How adorable. I usually don't go all out for Halloween. But if I can incorporate just, you know, very minimal, you know, decor that I'm still kind of within the spirit. It is my birthday month, so I should go all out, but I don't. But when I saw him, I was like, Pottery Barn is totally Pottery Barn dupe. And for $4.49, I didn't go and break the bank. I'm still bringing a little bit of that, you know, the items that Pottery Barn offers, but for, you know, a less price. The other item that I also picked up from Target the other day, I saw one. Didn't find any more. It was this cute little pumpkin. So I just kind of styled them together. This was $1. This was $1. So my daughter, she's like, you don't need that. I was like, but it's so cute. I was like, it's gonna go so cute with next to a pumpkin. I mean, I couldn't explain to her. I was like, a pumpkin that I purchased. But just, you know, a little bit of fall, a little bit of Halloween kind of vibes. It's not, you know, it's not over the top. I'm not, you know, overly styling for Halloween. It's just a cute little touch, you know, that kind of, you know, still says that I'm still within the spirit. So adorable. So if you have your Target, they have the most cutest small little pumpkins. And these are always good for putting on a little book or whatnot. Or I don't know, but yeah, $1 and $4.49 at the thrift store. Okay, my next item that I also like to style for fall is, you know, when I find things like this at the thrift store. How adorable is this tray? This tray was, kid you not, like $2.49. I love the burnt slash a little bit of orange or burnt orange, brown, tan. These colors to me, you know, this is what I'm looking for. And look at the detail on here. This is so cute. Love it. And it's heavy. So you can always, maybe not this candle. You can always put a cute little candle, or maybe this candle looks cute. So put add a little candle, or maybe just, you know, some cute little sage, and just call it a day. And it automatically screams fall. But the branches in there, so adorable. $2.49. I immediately snagged this up from the thrift store. I thought that this was so adorable. I was like, oh my God, this is literally screaming fall. It has the cute little fall like leaves in there. If you guys really pay attention, it has cute little leaves in there. So adorable. But that's somebody made this in their art class, I'm assuming. But it doesn't say, but it does has like little lines. I'm not quite sure. So that was my next item. My next item that I also found at the thrift store for $1.49, I found the cutest little, I don't know, this little container. It didn't have a candle, but I was like, oh my God, that is so cute for fall. Again, the brown colors. So I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like lit. How adorable is this? Like, I already have this style on my desk. I love it. It's very calm. I love the details on there. So cute, so adorable. Not only can you use this for candles, maybe you can put cute little matches inside of it, just, you know, sticking out. But how adorable is that? That is so cute. That's screaming fall to me. I didn't have to break the bank. I didn't have to, you know, go out and spend so much money. When I saw this little container, I was like, that is so cute. So I'm always thinking outside the box when thrifting, and I'm like, what looks, you know, cute? I don't just want to bring just things that make no sense, you know, here in my home, but items that do make sense, you know. And this is so adorable. Not only would it look cute for fall, it would probably look cute for Christmas, or just like a cozy little vibe that you want to create in your home. No, put that out. Such a cute item for $1.49. Love this. So that was my next item. My next item, and I guess I'll dive into those at last. I found this cute little flower vase bud. I immediately just got some Ajax because it was very dark, very ugly. I knew it was real silver. So I just, and like I said, I want to, you know, see how silver looks here in my home. I do own a couple little frames, you know, my little candle that I currently have burning right here. This I bought a long time ago, and this is an expensive candle, but I bought it at the thrift store, and I promise you, this is like a $30-something candle, as little as it is. The dumbest thing ever. You can look up the brand. This, I could not believe but it smells amazing. Like such a small candle, it smells, it doesn't give no like a headache of this, you know, because it's so strong. It's very calming. It smells clean. I don't know. I can't even tell you what it says bougie perfume. So I guess it smells bougie. It does really. It smells so adorable. And it came with this cute little lid. So adorable. Very cute. And it was brand new at the thrift store. When I saw that, I just liked it, the little candle. And this is before silver was even coming. So I was just like, I just love the little candle. And when I Googled it and I saw that it was pricey, I was like, okay, you're coming home with me. I don't know what you're going to smell like when I bring you. But I immediately brought that home. So I brought this home a couple days ago. I don't even know how to clean, you know, silver. I know I do have a little cloth. It didn't work. So my cloth, you know, usually brings cleans my silver and whatnot, my silver rings, but it did not work on here. So I was like, let me just try Ajax. So I got a little scrubber, Ajax, and it immediately just like made it into silver. But I want just to put some cute little, not too many, you know, very like dry florals or dry stems, if that makes sense. Just dry little cute stems, the ones that I showed you guys that are currently on my desk. So I need to find just the perfect little dry stems, very muted colors. So I want to just, this will look cute somewhere, just style, somewhere on maybe in a little area here in my home. So this was $2.49. I did not break the bank. It is pretty old. I love the little, rib details on here. It has cute little rib details on there. And since silver is coming back, I just wanted to, jump into that trend and see how it goes, here. And I'm not breaking the bank. If I don't like it, I can always send it back, but I do like this. So cute. So that was my next item. My next item, and I told you guys I love this mirror. It's been around for years. I had this mirror for, kid you not, more than like 18 years probably. Long time. Love the little details on there. So adorable. I just love how it looks, just lean, just like that. Not too crazy. I did just buy this mirror at the thrift store for $12.99. It was brand new, still in a bag. Like, it has still the plastic over it. It's real wood. So I was like, oh, let me just, see how it goes. And I loved remember I had that big old frame that, it was a canvas frame that I got, and I told you guys before. And I have it in one of my videos if you guys want to go and check out what frame I got rid of. And it was a beautiful frame. But my daughter and them, they said that they was giving them vibes from this scary movie. I don't remember what the movie's called, but it's a scary movie, and I guess that same picture they used in that movie. So, but I did find, and I guess I'll put this in the front. See them like that so the light doesn't brighten you guys. You can lean these, just anywhere. I did see Shay from the Studio McGee. She has this cute little frame that she just put out, and it was so cute because I was like, oh my God, that's exactly what the style that I'm trying to go for. So, and I love her style, love it. So she has this cute little mirror that she just came out with. I know she had another mirror that was at the store. It was pretty pricey. It was $50, which I was like, no way. I'm not gonna go pay $50 for that mirror. But she currently came out with the black mirror. It's in one of her videos like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I'm not quite sure. And she said she loves, just leaning the cute little mirrors on mantles, behind cute little pictures. So when I, I saw this before I even saw her video, I promise you. And I've been looking for mirrors, just to kind of lean on my frames. I don't just want to have just frames. I want to start incorporating cute little mirrors because it just gives it that extra little touch, in your home and whatnot. So when I saw this, I immediately snagged this up. I already have command strips on there because where I have it leaning, I don't want it to fall or break or whatnot. And I also have some little command sticks on here because when I lean it, I want to make sure that it's not gonna fall wherever it's leaned from. But I love this. This was $3.49. It did needed some TLC, so I cleaned it up, got it back to where it looks, perfect for me. And I immediately brought this home. $3.49. I did not break the bank. It is one of the old mirrors. You can tell it's old. It has somewhere on here. I mean, you can tell when mirrors are old. It has old stamps and whatnot. So that was my next item, $3.49. I brought the cutest little frame yesterday. When I saw this, I was like, this is so adorable. I mean, the gold is a little harsh for my liking, but I'm not hating on it either. So adorable. This picture right here, it is a painting picture, and they probably did the Mod Podge or whatnot. I mean, it's somebody actually, whoever they did it. If you guys can really see the Mod Podge on there. How adorable is this picture? This was $4.49 at the thrift store. This one I picked up yesterday. When I saw this, I mean, people are just looking for other items, which to me, it's totally fine because I get to, pick the items that I'm out there hunting for. I think that this is going to look so cute, kind of one on top of each other. Or I don't know, I'm going to start playing around with it and see how, I'm going to have to find some colors that are going to kind of go with, this little area where I'm going to put this frame. But for $4, I love the details on here. I love the frame, the little picture painting that it has on here. So cute, so adorable, and that was my next item. I guess my next item that I picked up were, I know you guys are going to probably think this is pretty creepy. I thought it was kind of creepy too until I saw the frame. I picked up this one, and this one. Wow, and they do have the pictures in there. Well, this morning I was already cutting them and making them to, you know, to go with my vibe, because obviously I'm not going to leave those old pictures in there. And it really does have those pictures inside. So I kind of still left the pictures in the back, so I can always use them for tracing. They have those old creepy pictures on there, and I do call them creepy because aren't they creepy? Look at that. It reminds me of one of those scary movies, and I love scary movies, but I mean, so anyways, so those pictures are currently behind there. Maybe I should throw them away, huh? But I mean, it was part of whoever was selling these. It does says that they were made in Hong Kong, so I already added my own picture on there. I don't know if you guys can really see. And so here is the 3 little pictures that I already added. How freaking adorable are these pictures? I mean, how adorable. So either it does come with a cute little stand. So you put the stand on this way, just barely. And then you guys, you know, can stand them somewhere. I just thought that the frame was not only cute, I just love these little pictures. I thought that these were so they all have the stand. So I have to put the stands on them. But I'm not going to put the stands on because I'm showing you guys. They're going to get in my way. But I thought maybe a cute little area, or maybe if I can figure out how to hang these up somewhere, or just style them in different areas. They don't necessarily have to go all together. So cute, so adorable, and these were only 99 cents, so I immediately picked these up yesterday. I thought that that was so cute, so adorable, so different. And I think I also picked up this little, I promise you, I didn't get a shopping cart yesterday when I walked in the thrift store, but this was $2.49, but I needed, as you know, to hold my stuff. I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna keep it. I mean, I already paid for it. It was $2.49. So I also brought this home on accident because I was not planning on purchasing it, but like I said, again, I needed something to hold all these items that I was finding. I literally ran in there, and I hate running in there because that's when I find the most items, when I don't even take a shopping cart. I also found the cutest little, I don't even know what this is, but how adorable this is. This was $3.49. It was exactly like this, but I don't like it like that, and I think that I don't know what this is for, but I like it for 2 different areas. Maybe this one can hold cute little matches, and this one can actually just be one of those, you know, little vase buds or whatnot. And I do like the colors. I do love it, what it's bringing, but I like these to be separated, not together, but they were sold together, which was $3.49. Love that item. And my last item, I also bought this. This was $2.49. You know, I like bringing items that are different. Cute little shape. I love the color. I don't plan on changing the color. Also found this. This was $2.49. I love the little bottom. But right now, since it is fall, or fall is coming, I decided just to pop it right in there and change the vibe of this whole, but how adorable is that? So cute, so adorable. Anyways, if you guys love this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Ciao.